25 years ago, my grandfather broadcast the first of these Christmas messages. Today is another landmark, because television has made it possible for many of you to see me in your homes on Christmas Day. My own family often gather round to watch television, as they are at this moment, and that is how I imagine you now. I very much hope that this new medium will make my Christmas message more personal. This year, Ghana and Malaya joined our brotherhood, joined our brotherhood, joined our brotherhood.
The growing human population. Because where we are, there's nothing else.
And do you have views about what should be done about that?
Can't you guess? Can't you guess?
Well, it could be on a spectrum from mass sterilisation to greater availability of contraception. I don't know what your views are as to what can be done about it.
Well, I think it might be described as voluntary family limitation.
Joined our brotherhood, joined our brotherhood.
And those who have eyes to see will see, and those with a heart will understand.
Can't you guess?
And those who have eyes to see will see, and those with a heart will understand.
Joined our brotherhood, joined our brotherhood.
Can't you guess?
Joined our brotherhood.
Can't you guess?
Joined our brotherhood. Joined our brotherhood.
Can't you guess?
And those who have eyes to see will see, and those with a heart will understand. Now some of you lot know that it's the towers them that's emitting the radiation waves that's making people sick. Well, they're not hiding it from you because it's in plain sight, but people have eyes to see and can't see. Check out your £20 note. Tell me, is that not a tower? And those rings around the tower, are those not the emissions from the tower? What is above the tower and those emissions? You can see it there, right there, the tower. There's the tower, and those are the emissions, the rings around it. Yeah? Them circles in the hologram. What's above it? Isn't that the coronavirus symbol? The circle with the spikes coming out of it. Cool now, man. They planned the thing long time, brethren. Those with eyes to see will see in it, and those who claim to their wise work out that then, innit? Cool now. Half of the story's never been told.
So we learnt the other day about the £20 note with the lighthouse stroke transmitter with the rays emitting from it. And I'm looking at the WHO logo. It looks like a
Can't you guess?
pole with something emitting from it. The rings. It's the same as the £20 note. The rings emitting from the pole. The 5G pole.
Can't you guess?
the cell pole, whatever, that's making people ill. It looks like the same thing to me. Same thing. It's a pole with the 5G emitting from it.
Can't you guess? Can't you guess? Can't you guess? Can't you guess? Can't you guess?
I'm speaking from the roof of Broadcasting Building. I'm speaking from the roof of Broadcasting Building, New York City. The bells you hear are ringing to warn the people to evacuate the city as Martians approach. Estimated in the last 2 hours, 3 million people have moved out along the roads to the north. Hutchison River Parkway is still kept open for motor traffic. Void bridges to Long Island, hopelessly jammed. All communication with Jersey Shore closed 10 minutes ago. No more defenses. Our army is wiped out. Artillery, Air Force, everything wiped out. This may be the last broadcast. We'll stay here to the end. People are holding service here below us in the cathedral. Now I look down the harbor, all manner of boats, overloaded with fleeing population, pulling out from docks. Streets are all jammed, noise and crowds like New Year's Eve in city. Wait a minute, the enemy is now in sight above the Palisades. Five great machines. First one is crossing the river. I can see it from here, wading the Hudson like a man wading through a brook. A bulletin is handed me. Martian cylinders are falling all over the country. One outside of Buffalo, one in Chicago, St. Louis. Seem to be timed and spaced. Now the first machine reaches the shore. He stands watching, looking over the city. Steel Cowlish head is even with the skyscrapers. He waits for the others. They rise like a line of new towers on the city's west side. They rise like a line of new towers on the city's west side.
Can't you guess?
They rise like a line of new towers on the city's west side.